Hello and good morning out there, traders. It's June 19th, 2024. Welcome to the Apteros Daily Market Insight. Let's dive into our recap. So, yesterday we pretty much just had a neutral day overall. No real scenarios to be had here. And you can kind of see why now. Just kind of meandering around a neutral level here, never really breaking one way or the other. Really rotational day overall. You can see here the market just kind of rotated in a very short range and didn't do too much. So, there's not really much to recap here because we really didn't see any major move occur or anything like that that we could have used acceptance with a pullback or anything of that nature. So let's take a look at what's going on today. Well, very similar situation today as what we had yesterday. Just a little bit of change with our neutral levels here. So this is our main neutral level overall, like kind of for the session. It's still neutral territory out here. What's our big problem? The risk reward landscape to the upside is kind of running out, right? This is what you have to the upside. This is what you kind of have to the downside. And you can see that it's skewed more to the downside than it is to the upside. And that's just the general layout of the context right now in the ES. So it's not exactly the best scenario in terms of conditions and, as Merritt always says, his edge comes from the edges. Well, we're out at the edges right now. So the risk reward is kind of gone for the better confluent market state, which is the bullish side of things. Now what we're kind of doing is watching this market grind around at these highs and waiting for a particular setup to occur, whether that's the upside or to the downside. So taking a look at what's going on today, overall very neutral. And this particular area here is kind of the midline, I would say, for a general bias. If you hold above this, the idea is that you possibly push out to this level. If you get down below this, the first thing that you could see is a traversal of prior value. It would just be a very small, scalpy type of situation. If you get below prior value, it opens up a little bit more for the bear side of things, but you have to kind of clear out below this area to really continue down into this target zone. So there's really not much for us to lean into in terms of a true bias for today. So keeping things neutral, not exactly the best scenario for context and clarity. So keep that in mind again today. If you want to pass on the ES, it's one of those kind of situations where I would encourage you to do so.